card good, I can get it on credit. Stay on your hustle, on your grind, don't let up. Lame out here, up around and get set up. Chopper like a dick and good, it's a get wetter. California loud.
Mic check. Yes, this is your humble host, Marcus Harper. And make sure you check out my show, the Marcus Harper Podcast, on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yes, hop aboard this train of thought. Weekly, 60 minutes of work. I got you. Sports talk, soul beats, and life. Again, the Marcus Harper Podcast, weekly on the SME Network. Check me out. Life is good.
You hear that? He's coming. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning from 9 to 10 a.m. The Alpha Male's coming. Only on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network.
The Alpha Male.
Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com, he got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway. He's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you, smoothtickets.com. Once again, that's smoothtickets.com, or give him a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You got to tell him, though, that I sent you. You got to tell them that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, smoothtickets.com. That's smoothtickets.com. Yeah! Fantasy sports fans are winning huge cash prizes every day at DraftKings.com. America's favorite place to play daily fantasy sports. Daily fantasy means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want. Just pick your sport and draft your team. It's like a new season every time you play. So, you're never stuck with the same players. Last year, $300 million were won at DraftKings.com, and you could be next to win big. Go to DraftKings.com now and enter promo code STEW to play for free. That's STEW for free entry now at DraftKings.com. Also, if you use promo code STEW, DraftKings will match your initial deposit up to $600. Deposit $600, play with $1,200. DraftKings.com, promo code STEW. Hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show, baby. Let's go. Yes, sir. Shouts out to the Stewies. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you may be. Thank you so much for joining your boy. This is a Throwback Thursday. All right, so we got a little clarification on something. Well, actually, we got clarification on 2 things. We're talking about 1984 and things that happened in 1984 on this Throwback Thursday. That's the year that we're kind of featuring today. And I talked about Vanessa Williams and how she had posed for Penthouse magazine, but that actually wasn't the case. She didn't actually, and I remember it now, she was the first Miss Black, or the first Black Miss America. She lost her crown because of some artsy nude photos taken several years earlier that were published in Penthouse magazine. So basically, when she won the crown, she didn't pose for these pictures after she won the crown. She had posed for these pictures earlier. You know, like a stripper always tell you they take off their clothes and dance so they can work their way through college. It was something like that. It was something like that. And so basically somebody, whoever the photographer was, the photographer was, they sat on these photos until she, you know, became big, obviously, in winning Miss America. And they sold the pictures to Penthouse for probably $1 gazillion. So that's exactly how it went down. And they used the term artsy, the way they describe what happened. You know, the pictures, they describe those pictures as artsy. You remember, what was that movie? Was it Revenge of the Nerds? I'm really going back now.
Remember Revenge of the Nerds when they saw this chick? They had her like on video camera, or they were looking through a peephole or something, and the dude yelled out, "We have Bush. We have Bush." We have Bush. Yeah. The pictures were artsy, but we did have Bush with Vanessa Williams. Yes, sir. Yeah. We did have Bush, man. That was a huge scandal, man. I remember that like it was yesterday because it was just, once again, way more conservative. What's that, 30 years ago? Yeah, and I'm getting old as hell too, but yeah, 30 years ago, imagine how conservative and what the thoughts and the opinions and the narrative was about someone that represented America per se, being Miss America with a Miss America crown. And then the fact she was black, sprinkle the fact that she was black into it all, man, people lost their mind. It was crazy. And also somebody else cleared up for me earlier. I mentioned how, the differences between getting stole on and getting sucker punched. They actually said it's the other way around. I think 3 or 4 people in the chat room said it's the other way around. Getting stole on is when somebody is right up to you. I don't know, the other way, the opposite way in which I described it. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@theDougStewartShow.com. We got some more quarterback news to get into. We're going to talk a little bit about the Atlanta Falcons. Coming up in about 15 minutes, man. We've got entertainment stew for you. Birthdays. And you may have heard about this, but Nelly did something that only a couple of cats have ever done in hip-hop before. I'll tell you about that in the entertainment segment coming up in about 15 minutes. But I want to read some of your chat, man, here on the Doug Stewart Show. I appreciate the chat. We do have the best chat room in the world, again, if you're new to the show. From Sydney Jackson, Penthouse usually shows the inside of the yap. I guess that's street vernacular for vagina. Vanessa's pics weren't that raunchy. Yeah, in relative terms, they weren't that raunchy. But they did have a close-up that I do remember where we did have Bush. Oh, and that's another thing. That's another thing that I have to explain to you young people. Back in 1984, during that time period, what's the best, most politically correct way I can say this? Having coochie hair was actually the thing. It was in style. Like, I know in the last couple of years, all these women want to be shaved all down to the bone. Back then, they let it just flow. They just let it flow. And so you'd go down there, man, and this is what I'm just hearing off the streets. You go down there, man, you come up with a hairball and whatnot. And so Vanessa Williams... Yeah, that's how it was back then. Times are just different now, from what I understand. From DC Cavalier, basically she took a freak session for some dude who later sold the pictures to Penthouse. I don't think it was a freak session. I don't think it was that. I think the guy that took those photos was actually like some type of professional photographer. He probably called himself an artist too. From Grego Ninja, I don't listen to ESPN's coverage of Gino. He's in the division, so I do my own research and form my own opinion that he's not very good. From Lorenzo Ketchum. What up, Lorenzo Ketchum? Looks like a new face in the chat room. Welcome to the Doug Stewart Show chat room. Yes, sir, Sydney. If you ever played sports, any sport, you don't like all your teammates to win together as a team. That's a very true statement. There's a lot of cats I played with that I didn't like. I actually got into a fight with one of my teammates my freshman year at Newberry College. Speaking of which, we got some Newberry College football kind of in the news today I might get to. So, yeah, you don't have to get along with all your teammates, man. You have to play together as a team on the field. So the whole thing about Gino and Incampali, man, and breaking his jaw, I think is a little bit, overblown in my opinion. From DC Cavalier, remember back in the day, I love women with hairy legs. That's another of those things that have gone away. Yeah, back in the day, I can remember like being on the playground and, middle school or whatever, and all the little girls had little hair coming out their legs. They didn't shave their legs like they do now. Like, that's a big, big thing now. It's shaving everywhere. and being bald everywhere all over your body for these ladies. Back in the day, nah. We was okay with it, with a little hairy. Uncle Mike, my wife confirmed it. She had her face next to another woman's, kitty cat. Oh, that's right. That was another part of the story. There were some kind of like lesbian scenes or photos taken by this photographer. Y'all are bringing it all back to me. That's right. That's right. Ooh. 9-0 the monkey. 9-0 the wino. Please shave that monkey. But yeah, back to the Vanessa Williams lesbian thing. There were some photos with another chick. And in one of the photos, I remember, I just remember all of this stuff. I don't know how I can forget what I was trying to do when I walked across the room, but can remember something from 1984 with Vanessa Williams and lesbian pics. But in one of the photos specifically, I remember there was a chick, the other lady in the photos was kind of like spread eagle, and Vanessa Williams was giving her oral sex. That's the way the pictures appeared to be. And so, yeah, it even made it an even more bigger scandal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. From Dollars and Cents, she also had a photo of her looking like she was tossing the other lady's salad. Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember that one in particular. And man, if she was tossing salad in 84, she was way before her time. Hey, we never talked about tossing salad on this show, man. But man, what's up with this phenomenon of eating somebody's bookie? Huh? I ain't never, ever, ever gonna eat your bookie. I'm sorry. Now listen, in relative terms, I am freaky, but I am never gonna put my tongue in your bookie hole. That just ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry. That's kind of like a fashion statement type thing and all of these. That's another thing about these rappers today. They wearing skinny jeans, they rhymes are whack, and every other verse they talking about tossing somebody's salad. GTFOH. GTFOH. What? Man, we need to start a no salad tossing campaign around here. Y'all notice this? What in the world is going on in 2016? No. And I know a lot of y'all got quiet in the chat room because y'all are salad tossers extraordinaires. All right? What I'm going to tell you is this. Keep that to yourself that you toss salads on a regular. Keep that to yourself. All right? No, as a matter of fact, flip that. If you a salad tosser, talk about it in the chat room, please. Give me some stuff to talk about. Give me something to talk about your ass about. Go ahead. Post it in the chat room that you frequently toss salads. I'd appreciate it. Entertainment coming up next. Yeah. Radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BV Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bvmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bvmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports,
concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't